This man here, he's threatened me.
Stop recording in the store. I'm going to tell you no more.
He's threatened me.
Stop recording in the store. It's not allowed.
What's going to happen if I do record?
I'm just telling you what the rules are.
I wanted to make it clear on tape that I want to leave the store. Can you please hop out of my way? Can you please hop out of my way? So you refuse to get out of my way, which means you're falsely imprisoning me, which is both a criminal offence and a civil offence. Can someone please call 911? So I came to the store browsing and I decided not to buy anything. I was looking for cans of coffee and you don't have cans of coffee here. So I was going to exit and go to a different store. But then suddenly that man over there in the...
Can you stop recording, please?
Oh, that's not a rule. This is America. People can record if they want.
It's not a private property. You have it signed.
Well, I'm trying to leave your private property. That's the point.
Like I said, it's no recording, please.
Well, that man over there was the first one to confront me. And I told him several times I wanted to leave the store. He refused to let me go past. Then another man, Winston, who was wearing a name tag, who's the store manager, arrived and he forcibly pushed me back into the store. And then this third man here in the light grey and blue jacket, light grey sweater and navy blue jacket, he also assaulted me and threatened me several times, which I've recorded. So I'm going to press charges against this man, Winston, and against that man over there, the one standing outside. There was another man which didn't say anything over there in the black jacket, and he's...
So you put your hands on.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. I didn't do anything. Don't brush against me. Don't touch me.
Well, here's the police. That's good.
That's
good. So I hope we've got to you and your two friends in there, because you're all off to jail tonight. Because what you did is an assault. What you did is felony threats, and what you are doing now is felony false imprisonment. So just to make it very clear to you. Hey, good citizens, please call the police. Please call 911. Please call 911. Here's the two officers staying. Hi guys, how you going? Hi. Yeah. We can talk either at the front or at the back. Alright, sure. So, hi, how you going? So it's a big problem here. I just came in to do some browsing. I'm a tourist in this city.
Okay.
And the tall man who greeted you when you first got here, he stood in front of the door and sort of forced me to stay in the shop.
Right,
and then Winston grabbed my jacket very forcefully and pushed me back through this area and around here. And this man also grabbed me as well and pushed me over here.
Gotcha.
And for the last couple of minutes, he's been using both of his arms across here and here to block me in, so I can't go anywhere. But I'm happy to show my bag to you if you like.
Let me just, this is what's...
Alright, let me just get your name again, sorry. It's Officer Feely.
We'll go over all that information. Let's get first sentence straight. If they suspect you of shoplifting, then they're allowed to take you into the back, call shopkeeper privilege. That's something that's a law in New York State. They reasonably detain you for a period of time in which they determine whether or not you were shoplifting, okay? So why don't we head in the back with this gentleman and this gentleman back there. We'll take a look into your bag. If you got nothing, you're not stealing anything, let you go, alright?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very glad you guys are here because I'm not familiar with the law.
Hey, look, take him to the back over the way.
Yeah, we're going to take him in the back.
A little privacy for everybody.
We're going to follow him. Well, actually, you stay with him.
Follow this man right here.
Stay with him. He's got the video?
Well, Gotcha. We'll get that afterwards.
The other officers has some authority to prevent people from leaving. I'm not familiar with that, but I'm not familiar.
Right, well, I mean, if you don't pay, I'm sure, right? Any questions? If you don't pay, stop it. Hold on.
Yes, I was just...
Which is it?
he went... Where, must be in here. Okay. Yes, I'm glad the police are here because I'm a law-abiding person and I didn't steal anything, so you can have a look.
Alright, for right now, just put your phone right here.
And I've got my license in my pocket.
Put your phone right there. What's your license?
You said you got a knife on you?
No, license.
Oh, license. I thought you said.
Yeah, so the Officer Orby is spelled O-R-B-E and Feely is spelled F-E-E-L-E-Y.
That is correct.
And you can check my pockets as well.
You're being
So,
recorded too, so just so you know.
Yeah, that's good,
in
I'm
case you
glad.
say something, okay?
Straighten that up if you like. Get
There you go.
nice and clear. Some of the pockets here, I can show you what I've got.
Just put whatever you have right there.
As you can see, I've got an empty water bottle, which is part of the reason why I was in here. I was going to get a drink.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Alright, hold up here.
All right, so don't talk no more. He's gonna go speak to the manager and,
Okay.
and see what's going on, okay?
yeah, sure. So to explain to you what just happened, I came in to browse around. I was going to get a can of iced coffee or coffee, and it's not on sale here. So I went to leave, and the tall, skinny black man was the first one to stand in front of me and block my exit.
Right.
And
Because you have stuff on you that you didn't pay for.
no, I don't. There's nothing in there.
Right. No, you had it on you, physically, holding.
No, I wasn't holding anything.
No? Okay.
So I told him I was going to leave the store. I was going to leave the store several times. Now all he did was block my path. And then what happened? Winston, which is the shorter Asian man who's wearing the name tag, he came around and he was the one who really grabbed on my jacket and pushed me back in.
Okay.
So I wanted to press charges against the three guys, but especially Winston.
Okay, well, before we go any further, we gotta see why they called us. Okay?
Sure.
Normally, they call us when people get their merchandise and try to walk out without payment.
Okay, sure.
Okay, there's video. Okay, if they called us, it's because they saw on video you removing something from the shelf.
Sure.
Whether you concealed it or you had it in your hand, it doesn't matter. As long as you walk by the register as like you're trying to exit the store, then it's considered that you're trying to steal it.
Okay, sure.
Which is why they stopped you from exiting the store.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
What happened afterwards? That's between you and later, depending on what happens, we'll take that to the next step.
Yeah, sure.
First, we're here. We're just
This is just
investigating why they called us. No, leave that right there.
okay.
Because this is not going to go nowhere. It's going to stay right there.
Yeah.
Now,
So-
what? Now you're visiting, or you're staying in a
Oh,
hotel?
visiting as a
Where are
tourist.
you?
I'm staying in Airbnb down on 105th Street.
105th Street. Okay. When'd you get here?
Oh, I got here 3rd of November.
3rd of November.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're on vacation.
How long are you staying here for?
Well, I thought I might stay until about middle of December and go to Hawaii and just check out Hawaii. I haven't been there before. And then I go to Australia for Christmas. with my
You have no
family.
friends or family? Nothing? Nobody?
No,
here?
no, this is
Where's the Airbnb at?
it's on 105th Street and 3rd Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
So right now, basically, we're just gonna determine whether or not they're trying to take something. We're gonna look to this video. We're gonna speak to the manager, who's the one that must have observed the security guard.
Sure.
And like I said, we get called here. Okay, we're not here, going outside looking to see if somebody's stealing.
Sure.
If they called us and they want to press charges because they thought you stole, we can't do
Yeah.
nothing about it.
But I
we
want
have
to
to
press
follow the
charge.
law. If
Yeah.
they say no, we're gonna let him pay. It's okay. Then you're gonna just pay and you're gonna be on your way. But
But
we don't
it's-
determine that right now. What's going on?
At the same
Okay?
time, I definitely want to press charges against Winston because he was the one who.
All right.
who
Well, I
almost
explained to
pushed
you,
me
it's
out.
their store, so they're
Mm.
entitled to hold you, restrain you,
Okay.
whatever they
But
want,
it was
as
what-
long as you're in their establishment,
Mm.
and they feel that you're trying to leave with one of their products.
Okay, sure. Well, if there's there's definitely nothing on the tape because I don't recall even taking anything off the shelf. I was really just looking for a beverage. So to explain further what happened at the front, I was first confronted by the tall, skinny black man that you greeted when you first arrived.
Right.
There was another man in a black jacket standing there who I didn't speak to at all.
Okay.
And then, so I just wanted to leave. I'm not familiar with law in the States, so my understanding is that people can't grab other people for no reason. But
Well,
you just
again,
explained that to me,
if
that it's
they
different.
feel that you were stealing, then they're entitled to.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in that case, my misunderstanding of the law meant that I thought I could just walk out freely without worry. But that's
Well,
fine.
not if you're stealing something.
Oh, I'm not stealing anything.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what we call
Oh,
it.
so they believe that I was
That's what we
stealing
call it. They
something.
believe you were stealing something,
Sure.
which is why they try to stop you.
Okay.
And then whatever happened afterwards,
Yeah, sure. So it was Winston who grabbed me and pushed me violently back into the shop and around
right,
the
right,
corner.
right, because
where I was standing.
they believe that you have merchandise that
Yeah,
you're trying to take.
but the problem then was the other man with the older man who's about 50 with the goatee and the light blue jacket. He was the one who threatened me several times. He said, "I'm gonna, smack you in the face," and I recorded that.
But all right, that's you're entitled to. But once again, you're in a establishment. They think that you're trying to steal.
Mm.
If they think that you're trying to leave without paying, they have the right to confront you and stop you.
Okay.
If they feel that you're going to be a threat and run, then it's
Okay.
all totally up to them. If they want to hold you, restrain you, to we respond.
But
So
I think
that's
it's-
why we're here right now.
Yeah, I think it's far beyond that mere ability to prevent someone leaving, to grab someone by the jacket and shove them back in the shore.
Well, once
Sure.
again,
And
like I
also
said, unfortunately,
the verbal threats as
I
well.
mean,
like,
I don't know how it is in Canada, but if I go to a store in Canada or anywhere that's public, and someone's trying to steal something, I don't know how their laws are, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna want to restrain and stop the people from leaving. Because if not, then everybody's just gonna come in and not pay.
yeah, I know it
Is that
always
okay?
looks a bit suspicious when someone comes into a grocery store and doesn't buy anything but leaves. But as you can see from what's in my bag, I've got an empty water bottle and an empty cola bottle. So it makes sense that I would go into a shop looking for a beverage, and they
Right.
just,
So like I
they
said,
just
right
happen.
now we're just trying to figure out what happened. Okay.
Sure.
So we'll take it step by step.
Can I have my license back if you
I
can?
have it right here.
Alright.
No, right now till we figure out what's going on.
Oh, that's right. I'm always happy to be
Like I said,
detained by the police because
Two things are gonna happen.
Mm.
Okay. They're gonna say we want him to pay, and he's free to go, or they're gonna say he was stealing this. We have it in a video. This is what he was trying to take from us,
Mm.
and that's the next step. Do me a favor, put the phone right here.
Oh, this phone's
I'm gonna leave this right here. Yeah. Like I said, whatever you had to, just put it right there. Right now.
So it's nothing else. So what
If
usually
you're gonna
happens?
be here for a while in this state or in this country, if anybody confronts you at any store
Oh, okay.
and you feel like you're not stealing, don't argue, don't try to not listen, don't try to force your way out.
Mm.
You gotta stop, you gotta speak to someone, and you gotta prove your case,
Okay, sure.
okay? And if they still don't believe you, then when we respond, we're gonna get both sides of the story.
Sure.
But the minute that someone's telling you to stop and you try to force your way out the door, it doesn't look good.
Mm.
Right.
Can you please get the names of the three people I spoke
We're gonna
to?
get everything. We're
The
gonna
tall,
get
skinny
everything.
man,
Sure, sure.
the full name of Winston,
Sure.
and the other older man with the goatee.
We're gonna get everything.
Because I really think it was unreasonable for them to shove me back into the store like that. Especially when I don't even recall taking anything off the shelf. I just browsed around for a drink. I thought once they heard my accent, they would instantly know that I'm not a shoplifter because I'm a tourist here. Do you think I'm dressed too shabbily, and this type of attention is being drawn to me? Because a couple of times in New York so far, like I'm pretty sure people have come
Sir,
up to me in shops.
once again, every establishment or most establishments has video surveillance.
Sure.
It don't matter what you're wearing.
Okay.
If they see you concealing items
Mm.
or grabbing items and walking towards the door, they're gonna stop it.
But that's
No
emphasized,
matter
I
what you're
definitely
wearing,
didn't do
it
that.
doesn't matter.
Mm.
Right.
I definitely didn't do that.
So your dress has nothing to do with why we're here right now.
Can I put my license back in the wallet? So when you're looking at this case, can you please consider whether those three should be charged with anything?
That's the second step.
Sure.
Okay. First, we're going to determine whether you were trying to steal or was it a misunderstanding. That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why the store manager's outside speaking to my partner.
Mm.
He's trying to see the videos, trying to find out why they called us.
Yeah. Can I read that thing over there? 'Cause
No,
that's,
just
that's
stay
talking
right there,
about what we're doing here. It says, if you've been caught attempting to shoplift, you'll exercise a legal right.